what advice do you have for people that are kind of in that they have an idea, but they're also they go and look and they say, "Oh, but we could be crushed in 6 months by a big company. Should we even do it?" And then that being a blocker.
Yeah, that's a great question. Because to some degree, there's always a risk that some big company is going to crush you. And I have seen examples of that. Like there are a bunch of examples. And so I often get a question of like, hey, why won't Google go do this? And my response is like, well, I talked to Google, and all I can tell you is they're not. They're not going to do this. Uh, and so that's sometimes the best you can get
Yeah.
for why something's worth doing. It depends on the vertical. It depends on the business model you have. There are a lot of other factors, but I think going and talking to potential customers and just seeing kind of what the need in the market is just the most important thing. Like, is there an urgency there? And then by and large, as a company, especially early stage company, you just kind of have to pick your direction, make your bet, and then you're running your own race. And so it's kind of up to you to go build and win market share and see if there's a there there. For every company where they kind of miss the window, like it's not great to, be the third after Uber and Lyft. Like there are some situations where someone just had unlucky timing or it's just a bad time to start something. But I think those are pretty easy to suss out. Most of the time, if you just see an opportunity in the market and someone else might be doing it, but no one's really doing it, I think it's probably worth you just got to go build it and see if you can win.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we experienced that too because when we started Branch, we got really excited when a few weeks in, and then we realized, oh, there's some competitors who are a year ahead, 2 years ahead, and they've raised a seed round, and it would have been very easy to just give up and stop. And I think our instead we said, let's lean in, let's focus on our niche, which is a little bit different, and let's see if we can get market share there. And that enabled us to get enough traction, and then allowed us to expand later. So if you have a niche, if you have something you're really excited about, and there's not somebody already successfully winning it, like you said, Uber and Lyft, go after it. See what happens. Worst case, you'll learn a bunch.
And I'm usually okay with startups aiming pretty narrow in their initial go to market. The typical investor view is prove to me